Alright guys, hi! Hope you're all doing well. I am just kind of updating you guys again. Obviously, I didn't do much. I sat around in nothing, really not doing anything, just kind of resting up before I had to work the night shift like I am right now. It is extremely slow. I've had 2 tables, and one of the tables, well, I had 3. One of the tables were employees, so it counts, it kind of doesn't, because they literally just came in here and talked and hung out, which is nice. But I am on my phone just trying to get inspiration, watching YouTube, watching design videos, because I really want to get inspired, especially for the spring, to like redecorate and try DIYs and things like that. And just a lot of things are changing in my life, and my feelings for my future have really been just sparked by so many, Facebook videos, YouTube, articles I've been reading. So I've been trying to stay educated and inspired, because that's really the only way to get through this. In this age of technology, it's really, really awesome that there are so many outlets and ways of being inspired and learning how to do things on your own, different ways of making money, different ways of saving money. So I've been enjoying learning that process and just really trying to hone in on what's important. It's actually pretty cool. I got a coworker to kind of get in this budget game with me, and if she starts to come up with ideas and starts to find things out, she'll message me and I send her an article. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm keeping myself accountable, and also someone else is using me for their accountability, and I'm really enjoying that. I have to say this on a video so that I can keep myself accountable for my goals. I was purchasing things for the business I am starting up with the body products, and I took out $50. My check will come tomorrow night, so I definitely want to make sure I get that money and I put that back in there. And I also want to make sure that when I go into my other job tomorrow, I am using the apps that save me money and make me money on the way there the entire day, and then on the way back home, because I realized that if I can save up the money I'm accumulating from my gift cards, I can actually use those gift cards for Christmas gifts, new things for my house, things for my dog. And I feel like every time I get a little gift card for like $2, $3, the first thing I want to do is spend it. And I'm really trying to fight that urge and just hang on to my points and hang on to my gift cards until I really, really need them. Because as a waitress, and even the other job I have, once the holiday season is over, there's just this really long slump of it being dead for a while. And if you really work for tips or commission, it's extremely hard to kind of stay afloat. So the holiday season, I think I'm going to be able to continue to pay off some major bills, save up some money. But then obviously there's going to be like Christmas, and all 3 of my nephews, I got to make sure that cost is covered, because that's the main cost for me personally as an aunt, young single aunt, unmarried and no kids. So it's important for me to make sure I have that money put aside for my 3 nephews and grandma, and give my parents maybe a little gift card to their favorite eatery, because besides working, they just love a certain restaurant, so I got to make sure I give them a gift card there. And I have vacation coming up in 2 weeks. I am taking a vacation with my family, which I'm super excited for, and I want to make sure I have like a little spending money, but not much, because I'm not trying to get too far off my budget. And lucky for me, it's towards the end of the month, and I usually like to wait towards the end of the month, because most of my bills are due the middle of the month. And I said it like that on purpose, because the very beginning of the month is rent, and that money is already gone. So when I think about phone bill, water, well, not water, that's included in this place, I'm getting them mixed up. When I think about gas and electric, I like those towards the middle of the month, because once rent's gone, I mean, that's a big chunk of my income gone already. So I like about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to get some money saved and together for those. So now when it comes to vacation, it is the second to last week in October. I haven't looked at a calendar in a little while, so I think it's the last weekend or the second to last weekend in October. So I will know how much money I'll have left to spend, because my bills will have already been due 2 days before I even go out of town, or a couple days before I go out of town. So that works out. I feel like I'm telling you guys everything, but it's keeping me accountable, and I can always come back and reference this. Another important thing, like I said, again, I'm going to repeat this. If you guys work in food service where you're working for tips mostly, or you're at a commission-based job that's busier certain times of the year, especially when it comes to like clothing and shoes and jewelry, people have so much more spending money in the holiday season because they feel they can shop more. You get your little holiday bonus, and then you get gifts from other people, and then just so many things happen around the holidays. It's ridiculous. So people are going to be swarming just about any store they can kind of buy things to get gifts, or they can buy things for themselves, let's be honest. So I'm preparing already here in October for the fact that it's going to be slow as heck in January. So that's where my mind is at. People are just really getting excited for the holidays and getting money from their parents and getting gifts from everybody. Me, I'm preparing for January, which is the month I remember just a few years ago where I struggled because I didn't know it was going to be quite that slow. Everyone's money is going to be used up. Everybody's going to be kind of chilling at home. It's going to be cold and rainy and snowy and whatever else the city's horrible weather is going to be doing. So business is going to be cut down drastically, and like I said, I'm preparing for that. I'm making sure there's money in my savings account and making sure all of my major bills are kind of paid off and paid up just a little bit, so I can kind of have a cushion. And honestly, by the time January rolls around, I don't want to have to work full time because, like I said, it's going to be slow anyways. Business will not pick back up until about what's it called? Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is when business is actually going to pick back up, and I write this stuff down, or I remember this stuff, so it's important to write it down and keep that in mind, because I feel people around January are going to want to pick up a bunch of hours and do a bunch of craziness, and I'm not really going to be working those months because I'm hoping that if I do this right, I will have money saved up so that I can relax and not have to go out in the cold as much, so I can at least live one full month off of just what I've saved and bulk items I buy from the store. And I'm going to keep myself accountable, and I'm actually going to have to record an entire video on how to stock up after the holidays. So basically I'm thinking December 26th, the day after Christmas, everything's going to be on sale. I'm talking about the holiday theme things, all 50% off. Even 3 days after that, they're all about 75% off. So I'm thinking a bulk of my shopping is going to be December 27th to the 28th. That's when I'm going to get the most deals. I'm going to be able to save the most money, and I'm going to be able to, like I said, live the entire month of January, where it's going to be slow work-wise anyways, to be able to survive and not struggle, because I won't be living paycheck to paycheck, which I'm super excited about. But obviously that one bill for my business came up and I had to take out $50, but I hope to put that back in soon. I have a lot of bills due, so that's why I'm keeping myself accountable. That's why I'm saying this now. It's a constant struggle, living paycheck to paycheck, but I don't want everyone to have to live like that. It's discouraging, and this is why a lot of people feel discouraged when they're trying to start a business or make their dreams come true, because there's always a bill. There's always something else new that you have to do or work with, and it's a lot. But I encourage you guys, it's not hopefully going to last forever. If you plan right, you do right, you budget your money, you save some money. Like, if you don't have a savings account, that's half the problem right there. You need a savings account today. And most savings accounts require you to put $25 in, but you need to have at least $200 in there so you don't get the monthly fee. So if you put $25 in and you get a $3 monthly charge every month and you're not contributing to it, you wasted $25. So my recommendation is stop with payday loans. If you have those, or you are paying off a credit card, like, cut it up now. I know the thing is, people love the credit cards and they love the points, but you're paying more in interest. You could save money by not having a credit card. And that was the craziest thing I had to realize watching Dave Ramsey. That is my new online boo. He's getting my finances together. So I would say cut out the credit cards. Don't go to those payday loan sharks, because they literally want you to stay in debt because it keeps them in business. Everybody started saving money and got their little side hustle and did everything like that. You wouldn't need those payday loan places just to stay afloat. I went to those places. I was desperate. I really wanted the house I'm currently staying in. I really needed to pay rent. So those just kept me in a loop. So I would pay off one payday loan and I would go back and get another one the next couple of months. So I don't want to go back. I want to start fresh, which I am, because both of them are paid off. I had 2 out at the same time, which I didn't know was possible, but it was possible. So all the late fees came back and I had over $3,000 for payday loan places. So I worked like crazy. I picked up more hours, paid them off in 3 months. So for the course of 3 months, I think I paid about $3,000. I'm going to make a separate video about this because I'm not looking at the numbers. They're actually in my phone that I'm recording on. But stay encouraged, you guys. I'm a waitress and I have a couple side hustles and I make it work, and I know you can too, because some of you may have like a steady 9-to-5 job. I don't. I have many multiple side income, partial income jobs. It keeps things interesting because I feel I would get bored at one job all the time, but at the same time, if I need a break from one job, I go to the other one a little more, I go back to the other one a little bit more, and I like the flexibility. I like knowing that sometimes I barely have to work in the week, sometimes I'm working the whole week. I like a little excitement, so that's why I prefer this. But the takeaway from this very annoying but long video is save your money, get a savings account, or if you don't have one yet, start saving up that $200. That money, when your job, if you're like a waitress or a food service person, if you're losing a couple hours, especially around the holidays, even if you work a job where you're not, where you are paid a steady rate, your hours will get cut during the winter times. It's going to get cold. If you don't work a job like mine, which is 365, 24/7, and it's a big snowstorm, you're losing hours. So you guys got to start planning for when it gets cold. It's October now, so I already know weeks from now it's going to be cold and snowy and rainy, and there are going to be times your business might be shut down because of level 3 storms, and you guys aren't thinking about that right now. And when that emergency happens, the first thing you're going to do is go to a payday loan or a check and cash place, and you're spending money that's yours. So keep more of your money, please, you guys. Keep more of your money and stay encouraged. It can happen. Your dreams can happen, but slowly but surely. If you guys want a more extended video on how I actually make money, I'm actually making money right now at my job, but I also have a computer program going on my computer in Loop that's making me money also at home. And then I have a YouTube channel. Obviously I have this one that doesn't make anything yet, but my other YouTube channel, I mean, I get views every day that's making money. So as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, not on this channel but on my main channel, there are 3 ways I'm making money right now. If you guys want a more extended video on all of that, just let me know. It's super helpful, and I think you guys are really going to take to that. But in the meantime, I'm going to look at some more YouTube videos and chill out until customers come in. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope somebody finds this entertaining or helpful or something, because I want to be a business owner selling my handmade body products and face products, and being a waitress isn't what I want to do my whole life. It's just paying the bills and making sure there's food in me and my doggies' mouths, because we gotta eat every day, and that's the goal. Just to eat, not to go hungry, to make sure my dog is taken care of and healthy and full, and yeah, snacks and everything. So that's my priorities. I know yours might be different, but that's everything to me. And whatever your everything is, and you're not at a job that you're happy, your life is going to look so much different when you realize that the people you love most and the ones you love most are going to be taken care of by someone who is totally physically and mentally fulfilled in their job and what they do every day. And if you don't love what you do every single day, it's not what you're meant to be doing. And the thing is, I love being a waitress. It's taught me so much. It's made me stronger as a person, more patient, and I think I can take all of those traits into other aspects of my life. But I'm meant to be owning a business and running a business and being successful in that light. So I cannot wait to show you guys what I've been planning and the labels I've been working on and the products. So I'll talk to you guys soon. And oops, I'm gonna squish my microphone. But I can't wait to show you guys what I've been working on. And thank you for watching. More details coming soon. Everything in the description box below. And I love you guys. Bye.